Hi everyone, my name is Susan Quigley. I will be giving you a speech for my speech class called Speech 101 called Life in a Bag. My first object that I have picked for my bag is my engagement ring. My fiance's name is Joseph Call. He actually served in the Marine Corps for 4 years. We actually met in the VRC, the Veterans Resource Center at Joliet Junior College. He is actually the president of the VRC, the Veterans Club, Veterans Alliance, called VA. How it all started was I got off work. He asked me to meet up for coffee, and we just hit it off from there. Had so much in common. Absolutely love him to death. He's my best friend in the world. My second object I picked for my bag is an offset spatula. I am a culinary student at Joliet Junior College. I got started with culinary when I was about 12 years old. I was helping my mom cooking anything you could think of, which could be pancakes for breakfast, it could be a cake for dessert, it could be chicken for dinner, it could be anything. I helped her with just about anything you could think of. And then I started doing things on my own, saying, hey, can I make this? Hey, can I make that? She said, sure, you know the recipe, go do it, go do what you want to do, that's fine. And I never burned the kitchen down. My favorite thing I absolutely love to make is cookies. It was actually the first thing I learned how to make as a child. I greatly enjoyed to make different combinations of cookies, whether it's like marshmallows and chocolate, or peanut butter and some type of nut, or chocolate and coconut. It could be absolutely anything. It's your own canvas. I don't know how else to describe it. Another thing I love to make is basically any kind of dessert I love to make. It's basically a big chemistry project, like the volcanoes you made when you were a kid with baking soda and the vinegar to make that chemical reaction. You do the same thing with a cake, a bread, anything to make it rise. It's another chemical reaction. It's incredible what you can do with so many few things put together to make the most beautiful, perfect thing in the world. My next item I have actually picked is my favorite movie, Insidious. I love horror. It's my favorite genre. It's my favorite movie of all time. I got into horror when I was about 10 years old. My father introduced it to me, which I'm grateful he did, because I love horror. Then I started getting into the old black and white movies like Dracula, Werewolf, Blob, Frankenstein, The Bride of Frankenstein, anything like that. I love. I also love modern day horror, only if it's good. Some of the companies that want to make a good horror movie, they just base it off of an old knockoff, and stick with the classics. The classics is what brings. I don't know how else to describe it. The classics bring everything to life. Dracula, I was scared. I was scared. I don't know how else to describe it. I couldn't sleep for a week, but I loved it. Over time, I knew, hey, this isn't real. You can get over it. And that's why I love to scare myself. I know it sounds weird, but I absolutely love to scare myself. I don't know why. I just love it. The next item on my list is tennis balls. No, I am not a tennis player. I have a dog. His name is Doc. The reason that we named him Doc is because my fiance, when he served overseas, his best friend was KIA, so we named him in his honor. So he's like my son to me, which makes my parents grandparents. They don't like hearing that, but we do it as a joke. Back on family, I am one of 12 children. I'm the oldest. I'm 21 years old. The youngest is about 3 weeks old. Her name is Margaret. Going down the line, it's actually about 6 boys, 6 girls. It's finally evened out for the first time first time ever. The last thing on the list is the bag that I chose. The bag that I chose is a Marine Corps issued backpack. The reason I picked that It represents my time in the military. I served prior Army for 3 years. I have been discharged in September of 2016. I mean, there are some things I do regret. There are some things I don't regret. I don't regret joining. I wouldn't be able to go to college. I wouldn't be able to be given these wonderful gifts of opportunity to better myself, to better my life, to be physically fit, to be mentally fit, spiritually even. I don't know how else to describe it. I absolutely loved it. Well, that's it for my speech. Thank you so much for listening.